Welcome to Manhattan, Kansas, the Little Apple, where they have taken a large bite out of college football. The man for whom the stadium is named, Bill Snyder, built this program from the losingest in the history of college football to a formidable foe and home of the Kansas State Wildcats. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. As we'll see, the Cincinnati Bearcats taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Bearcats will kick it away to start. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense will take the field first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over. He got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They
picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
This offense has it with really good field position. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He wants it all. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
Well, you can't get momentum in a game any better than they just did. Defensively, you get the turnover. Right away, your offense jogs on the field. You take a shot deep, you hit it for a touchdown. They've got a lot of explosive playmakers on this offense, and you saw it right there.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, turning it on. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Allen. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Power football with the run. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Leaves it with the running back. Quick spin on the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Kansas State quick to the line. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Caught in the backfield, it's Rice. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Offense facing fourth down.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The handoff to Johnson. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Going deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. It'll be 3rd and long. To throw, it's Kinsey. Got his man. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Bearcats have their offense in high gear. Now the play fake. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. He caught it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to power it in. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire.
You hear a lot of coaches talk about bend, don't.
Touchdown, Bearcats! Fitted in the window for the score.
Yeah, I love the little play-action fake. It's, you get inside the 5, you're thinking run as a defense, come up, be physical, and they slip those guys right behind you, throw it over the top of you. Man, those are tough to defend. Nice little play-action by this offense.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Bringing it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Give to the running back. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. Kansas State pushing the pace.
3rd down coming up.
Using his legs, it's Rice. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll try the run. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Grabbed behind the line, it's Rice. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He's got it. On his feet at the 40. Hauled down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hoffman. Stopped just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. He'll do it himself. Ball is free. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Snags it quickly on the left. Breaks into the open. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. They'll give it to Johnson. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They think there's room to run to the right here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Kinsey. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got the first down. At midfield, he's got room. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Hand off from the shotgun. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
The Bearcats send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the 2nd quarter. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period, first down here. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Working on the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
All right, defense. You got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Wildcats in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Snagged in the middle. It's Allen. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. To the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Hoffman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They just keep firing. Wide open downfield. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Already 2 for 2 on third down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. The change will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Rice. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Tulane has the lead right now, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Yulman Stadium. They're up by 4 over Rice. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Got a man. It's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Bearcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires to the big fella. Can't get him to the ground. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. From the gun. Give on the inside. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. And the Bearcats can really attack on this second and short. Gives it on the option. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Bearcats will go for it on 4th down. Off play action. Got him downfield. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. To the air, it's Kinsey. Now he's going to break the pocket.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense nap.
Looking for the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bearcats! Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold it.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The handoff to Johnson. There he goes. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And some room to work. Breaks the tackle. And the ball's on the ground. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Now on first down from the 30. Off the boot, looking for his man. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? A run for the quarterback. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Oh, the Houdini-like moves get it to the 22. And the Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Got it, looking for the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to change this route. They'll run the toss. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Looking to throw, it's Kinsey. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Oh, he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal. Missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He'll keep it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kansas stay quick to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Hoffman. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Rice. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Rice. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. I wonder a lot of times why teams don't run this route more often. It's an impossible matchup for the defense.
Yeah, linebacker on running back. I'm going to lose that matchup a lot, but a nice job by the running back selling to the flats just enough to get that inside space to open up, make the catch, and start getting down the field.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
It's complete on the right side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Kansas State, 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Jones. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. They'll go to the ground. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Manhattan. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium.
The Wildcats will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He'll start this third quarter with a run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Kinsey. No, it's picked off. Not the second half start. They don't. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Boy, that last drive, they looked like they were throwing against air. Just absolute precision execution in the passing game, and it led them to a touchdown. We'll see what they have this possession. Quarterback will keep it. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Setting up the screen. Running into the open space. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. Dropping back, it's Kinsey. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They booted away on 4th down. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Kansas State pushing the pace.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Oh, he's still got more! Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wildcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the ground. He's got it again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Touchdown, Kansas State! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Oregon has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 31 over Rutgers. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Kinsey. The sure hands. It's Johnson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Going for it all. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Gives it on the option. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Short, quick, precise passing game. Good enough to move the sticks. Kansas State quick to the line. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
He wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Caught in the backfield. It's Rice. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Gets the back moving. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
They'll move the tight end. Gonna run it. It's Rice. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Bringing the heat. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Right on target the 1st time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. Dead center perfect. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
And that's It's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Coming out with it, it's Smith. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. They give it to him again. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The kick is on its way. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. First play of this drive comes from the 27. The give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kansas State pushing the pace. The give on the inside. Got room to work. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback keeps it. Great move. Now he's got room. Oh, the ball's out. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. Trying play action.
Great job by the defense that time getting the sack, but no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Stands in and takes the hit. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Kansas State will have to punt it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll leave it with him. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. To the air, it's Kinsey. Throws for the tight end. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Bearcats will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So 1st down will open up the final period. Looking for space, it's Rice. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Kansas State quick to the line.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Allen. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. He leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Rice. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. No, the officials are saying he was out of bounds, and the quarterback might want to rethink taking a chance like that. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And the ball comes to rest right there. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll toss it to the left. Got the first down and still on his feet. Flying out to the left. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And that extra point was good, and now they have the lead in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Florida has the lead right now, but those Gator Chomps haven't come easy. They're in a tight one right now in Gainesville. They're up by 8 over LSU. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Off the play fake. Fires one high and deep. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kansas State pushing the pace.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on 3rd down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt. And they go back on top.
Big time kick right there, man. 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or 2 more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Bearcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Rides the back on the option, the give. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Kinsey. Pressure coming. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Bearcats will call on their punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Grabbed over the middle, it's Johnson. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bearcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running back searching for a hole. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
A little screen to the running back. He's going for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And that's a really nice physical run. This is a team that prides themselves on the ability to establish the line of scrimmage. And here we are in the 4th quarter, late in the game. Everyone's tired, and a no-nonsense run. Great push by the offensive line, taking the lead with that touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Kansas City, 30.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Pocket breaking down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Wildcats are in the hurry-up. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man, it's Allen. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And the Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They go to the draw. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
Well, I love the play call by the defense there on fourth down. They were expecting pass, and they didn't decide to just lay back and play zone coverage. They were going to dial up the pressure. They bring the blitz, and they just overwhelmed the offensive line and anyone else trying to protect that quarterback. He had no shot.
Great place to start for this offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Wants to throw. It's Kinsey. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.